In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use AutoFill and Flash Fill in Excel. We'll be working in Excel and focusing on a simple but very useful feature called AutoFill. This tool helps you save time by continuing patterns, copying values, and extending formulas without having to type everything manually. Once you get used to it, it can make data entry much faster and more accurate. To begin, enter data into one or more cells. The idea is to give Excel a pattern it can recognize. For example, you might type 1 in one cell and 2 in the cell below it. You could also type January in one cell and February in the next. These examples help Excel understand what sequence you want to continue. After that, select the cells that contain the pattern. This is important because Excel uses the selected cells as the starting point for autofill. If you only select one cell, Excel may simply copy that value. But if you select multiple cells that show a clear pattern, Excel can continue the series for you. Next, move your cursor to the small square in the bottom right corner of the selected cell or range. This small square is called the fill handle. When your cursor is in the correct spot, it changes to a thin black plus sign. That visual change lets you know autofill is ready to use. Now click and drag the fill handle in the direction you want the pattern to continue. You can drag downward, upward, left, or right, depending on how your worksheet is arranged. As you drag, Excel automatically extends the pattern based on the data you started with. So if you began with 1 and 2, Excel can continue with 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you started with January and February, it can continue with March, April, and May. Autofill is also very useful for formulas. If a cell contains a formula, such as adding values from two other cells, you can drag the fill handle down to copy that formula into additional rows. Excel automatically adjusts the cell references as it goes, which means each row uses the correct corresponding cells. This is especially helpful when working with long tables or repeated calculations. As a quick tip, always double-check the result after dragging, especially when using formulas. Excel is usually accurate, but it's a good habit to confirm that the pattern or formula copied the way you expected. That's how to use autofill in Excel. It's a simple feature, but it can make a big difference in your workflow.